guys, welcome back to the Nourishing Roots channel, where I'll be showing you how to love food, adore your body and become your authentic self. Today I'm going to be talking about a special superpower that all of us have, and that is to be our own unique selves. I think this is so important to the Nourishing Roots philosophy, and I'm going to be telling you all about it right in this upcoming video. So without further ado, let's get going. Firstly, let me just reinstate that I 110% believe that each and every one of us has a special gift and a superpower. And this superpower isn't what you might think. It isn't actually about transforming into anything else. It isn't about flying. It isn't about being super physically strong or uber duper fit. It's actually about learning to be your unique self. And unique with a capital Y-O-U. Because guess what, guys? Out of the billions and billions of organisms in the universe and all the millions and billions of stars, you were created completely unique. Yeah, that's right. Nobody, no matter how hard they will try or try to be like you, copy you, whatever, you can only be you. So as we integrate that fact a little bit, I want to tell you why I think it's important to embrace our unique self. Because if we think about it, how much of our lives is spent trying to be like somebody else? Especially nowadays, we have so much access to Instagram, and it's so easy to just scroll through your phone, see a picture and just have a bout of comparison-itis. And when I say comparison-itis, I mean comparing yourself negatively to other people, their programs, their fitness plans, their diet plans. And in reality, where does it get us? It doesn't get us anywhere apart from a lower self-esteem. We feel bad about ourselves, or we feel as though we need to strive to be as quote-unquote successful as somebody else. But what we see in terms of who we compare ourselves with is a mirage, and us trying to strive towards some ideal isn't getting us anywhere, because it takes us further and further and further and further away from our own unique selves. Because when we try to embrace ourselves just as we are now, weight, shape, hairstyle, colour of our skin, whatever, that is such a beautiful place to be. Because when we start to embrace our unique selves, we start identifying what our real gifts, our unique talents are, our character strengths, and we can really harness those and shine them out into the world really in full energy beam. But the more and more we start to suffer from comparison-itis, we start to dim our own energy and light levels. We start to, knock ourselves down. The things that are actually our strengths we see as our weaknesses. And to give you a personal example, a physical example, I used to honestly think that everybody looked at me for having curly hair and thought I was disgusting, ugly, and for so many years I tried to straighten the hell out of it because I thought it made me unacceptable, unattractive and an unworthy person. My self-esteem was on the floor just because of what my hair looked like, or because I thought it didn't compare well to the 99% of other people who had GHD hair straighteners and looked beautifully elegant due to having perfectly straight, pin straight hair. I didn't embrace the uniqueness of my curly hair, but that was so silly, because now I think, who cares what type of hair I have? If I've got curly hair, then I'm just going to embrace it to the full. And you know what? After years of hating my hair, I now have a much more positive relationship with it, and I just learn to work with it as it is. Because at the end of the day, curly hair is part of me, and it makes me more unique. The character strengths that also make me unique is being a kind and compassionate person. I used to think that made me weak, shy, and being able to be all walked over. But in reality, it's a great strength to be compassionate, because we can empathise with other people, we can help other people in need, and even more importantly, we can notice when we ourselves are in need of some self-care, so we can re-energise and again give that positive energy back out into the world. And to reinstate the main fact I'm trying to get across is that the more you embrace your unique qualities and set aside the comparison-itis and think, no matter how many times that I look on Instagram, Facebook at everybody else's life, You are not going to be them. You are not going to be their level of success or their version of success. You could only be your version of success. And that version of success is about embracing who you really are uniquely and just loving all those natural qualities that you were born with. No matter what you look like, no matter what you weigh, because at the end of the day, things that society says are successful and classify you as a worthy person are usually things like numbers, things that are measurable. But I'll tell you right now, your success and uniqueness is unmeasurable. It's immeasurable, because the great, amazing thing about being unique is that no one can place a stamp on it or measure it in any way, because it's that amazing, it's that vast, all those amazing parts of you, that no one can actually say who you are and quantify you, just like people do with weights, body shapes and types. You are just you. There's no point in trying to quantify it, compare it to other people's standards. The beautiful thing about it is that you can just fully accept yourself as you are now. And the closer we go to just learning to accept ourselves and embracing the unique qualities we have, then the honestly more happier we will be, the more self-compassionate we will be, and the world will be a better place for it. Because instead of wasting time comparing ourselves to other people, we'd simply step into the skin that we're born to be in and fully embrace our unique qualities and shine them out into the world with the best beam of light that you can. So on a final note of this video, I just want to ask you, what are your unique qualities? They could be things that you've previously been ashamed of. They could be physical qualities, internal qualities like your characteristics. What makes you you? And when you write a list or just identify them in your mind, think about how you can integrate those unique qualities more into your everyday life and just be a bit more open to shining them out into the world. Don't hide them away or try to be like someone else, because you'll have a long relationship with yourself. So don't try and hide it away from anybody. Just embrace you as you. Embrace your whole uniqueness and shine in the best way that you possibly can. So finally, just to sum up, just be unique, be the best version of yourself, and the world will honestly be a much better place. So thanks for listening. If you've liked anything from this video, please subscribe to this channel, share it with a friend, or you can find out more about the Nourishing Roots philosophy and about being self-compassionate with food and your body on my website at www.nourishingroots.com. And you can also share inspiration and enjoy like-minded people's conversations at the Nourishing Roots tribe on my Facebook. So without further ado, I'm wishing you an ab fab week, and hopefully we'll get to see each other very soon. Goodbye.